Hello, everybody. It's Alex here, and welcome back for episode number 2. Oops, episode number 2 of our Breath of the Wild playthrough. So this is me essentially getting excited for the sequel game coming out in the spring, called Tears of the Kingdom. But basically, what we did in the first one was we started here in the Shrine of Resurrection. We ended up taking this. Getting this tower, and it basically brought towers up all the way over the map. And we started out in these 2 shrines. Shrines are kind of like this game's way of gaining more hearts and stuff. Sometimes you get new abilities in them. But yeah, so that's where we're at. We ended up cooking a few things here. But what we're doing now is we had to make our way to that yellow and green thing on the minimap. Gotta make our way up to here and here. I actually attempted a little bit and fell and died, but so let's do it again. So what we tried to do at the end of the last one was make this tree bridge thing. It's supposed to get ourselves over this chasm. But I tried going over it a couple times last time, and I just fell off the log and basically died. So that's... Okay, that was so much smoother. What have we got here? Got some enemies to defeat. This one has a spear thing. Gotta be careful with that, because when it has like a longer range weapon, it's harder to get into like melee distance with like a shorter sword like I was using. But I wasn't so concerned because these enemies are not very powerful. Spear will allow me attack from a little bit longer distance, so I can do like a jab, essentially. But it's always good to pick up all the monster parts that they drop, like over here. It's good later on for making elixirs and food and stuff. And elixirs basically boost your stats, so sometimes it makes you go faster, it makes your energy last longer, it makes your like resistant to the heat or cold. I just did that so I could get all these apples out of the tree. It's easier than trying to climb the tree and pick them, which you usually forget. So I have to make it up the top of this cliff thing. Basically, I don't have a lot of energy, so it's giving me these like nice little ledges to rest on and restore my energy. So yeah, I will probably see you guys once I make it to the top. Okay, we're almost there. I actually started recording this episode and I realized my microphone was off, so I had no audio, so I redid it. But I got to this part the first time and I fell and died like 3 times, so that was so much smoother. No falling deaths this time. So here we go. This is the shrine we were trying to make it to. Once you make it to a spot on the map that you've marked, the marker will go away. So there was like a yellowy thing that looked like that before. And because I made it here, it disappeared. But yeah. So let's go in the shrine. Oh, I love this game so much. I'm so glad I'm doing this. Like, I'm probably going to be doing a lot of Pokemon on this channel, but every so often it's fun to do something different. Let's go. Okay, so what do I gotta do in this one? Oh, a dame. Now for this trial. Stasis trial. Okay, so let's go here. We'll unlock a new rune for our Sheikah Slate. I will never get over this animation. It's so cute. It's so pretty. It's just... Okay, stop the... So basically with this one, is it lets you, like... Stuff it will work on is it lets you, like, freeze them in their tracks. Later on, you can unlock the ability to use this on... Hold on, if I do it... I should be able to walk across this. Later on, it unlocks the ability to use that on enemies too, which sometimes is really advantageous for combat. Okay, so what's this one? I think, yeah, this boulder comes barreling down. I think the idea is you're supposed to stop this from killing you. There we go. And then you go over to the side. There's probably something up there. Stop it again. Oh, I need to wait for it to recharge, right? I want to make it to the top of this thing. There we go. And then, yeah, there's usually these extra bonus chests in these shrine things. Either sometimes with weapons or like different useful items. Like that's a shield. That's a better shield than I have. But I need to get rid of one. Oh, I have all these Boko shields. Inventory. Go over to shields. And just drop whatever. Should be able to get what's in here. Okay. Actually, let's wait. Yeah. So that doesn't kill me. This is like a sledgehammer. I think I have my weapon slots full too. What do I not need? Get rid of these swords. So the other thing you can do while you stasis is you can whack things and it'll launch it. Woo! Out of the way. And we're done. Cool. So the later shrines get a lot more difficult than that, but these are like the tutorial-y ones. Bestow upon you the spirit orb. So I explained in the last one, the spirit orbs basically you hand in 4 of them, so you have to do 4 shrines, and you either get a new heart vessel, which increases your HP, or you get more energy. So you can climb that cliff, or climb or run or anything like that for longer before you run out of energy. Cool. Okay, so one left. To make it to this green one over here. Now, if I remember correctly, this is like a snowy mountain area, so in the last episode I cooked I cooked a couple things that are supposed to help withstand the cold, or this, for 4 minutes, so I'm hoping that that'll be enough to get me there. But if you look kind of in the bottom right, like just to the left of the mini map, it tells you the temperature. And once it get into that like blue or that red, then the temperature is either too hot or too cold. Yeah, like that. So basically now I'm going to start taking damage if I don't do something about it. Yeah, okay. I'm not sure if 4 minutes is going to be enough time, though. I guess we try. So I'm going to skip past these enemies then and just try to make it up in the time. And if not, we'll find another way. Or we'll do it again. Blah, 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 blah. This is a long way to go. I suppose I can run, right? Oh no! Ah, didn't realize these were here. Spear. Ow! Well, okay then. Let's try again. So we've already used a whole minute of that time. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, I meant to jump. No! I'm not doing this very well. It's going to take me a little bit of time to get used to this game again, because it's been a really long time since I've played it. So I should also be able to run. Oh, that's a blue one. Blue ones are stronger than the red guys. But let's try to get away from it, because I don't really have the time. Gotta make it all the way to that green marker. Go away! Just trying to get away from it. Is it still following me? Okay, I think we're good. We're good. I need a new weapon, though. If you go into this weapon selection screen, you can see in the top left, it tells you left is weapon, right is shield, and if you go into like a bow, it switches to arrows and bow. But basically, when you do that, it pauses the game. So you can do it in the middle of combat and just like sit as you're selecting a weapon and nothing will happen. And I've seen people like strategically do that to avoid certain things. Okay, I see it over there. I need to make it down low without dying. Hopefully. When you see something like this, like you have like circles and stuff, there's usually these things in the middle. Oh, you probably have to like bring a stone and complete the circle, but I'll explain that later. Right now I'm losing time. Well, why not? If we die, we die. But basically, you find a little stone, you complete the circle, and you get this thing called Koroks. And there's like hundreds and hundreds of these. But, sorry, you can see me? I didn't know your kind could see the children of the forest. Well, if you run into Hestu, please return this to him. Okay, so Hestu, he's like hiding somewhere on the map, like anywhere. I think there's a specific place he is, but I honestly don't remember where. Oh, and my friends are hiding in lots of different places too. Don't be shy about poking your nose into suspicious places. But basically, once you get a whole bunch of those, they're all like everywhere around the map. You can hand them into that guy once you find him, and he gives you more inventory space. So you can hold more weapons and yada, 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 yada. I got 20 seconds to make it up there. I think I can do it because it doesn't kill you immediately when you take cold damage. It gives you a little bit of damage over time, so I'll probably have to stop and heal, but I got to avoid those bokoblins. Okay, so we lost our cold resistance. Let's see how quickly we start losing hearts. These snowballs coming down. So I just want to see if I can steal the food. Yeah. So that'll help me get up. But I want to avoid all these things. It's annoying having not very much energy yet to start the game. But I think we'll make it. Oh no, okay. Let's eat that steak I just picked up. And we're good, we made it. Cool. Once you're in the shrine, the temperature doesn't matter. It's like normal, like kind of right in the middle of the temperature dial. Okay. Oh, so it gave me this little tip. If you have a lit torch too, it helps you withstand the cold. I didn't actually know that. Okay, I offer this trial. Which dish one? Cryonis trial. Oh, right, I forgot about this one. This is actually a really important rune to add to your Sheikah slate. I love it. Cool. So this one, it basically lets you create ice blocks on water, and then you can walk across it. Yeah, so I press the L button. And oops. And you should be able to climb up these things. You only do it where there's water, though. And it helps you get across. There we go. I think this one, I need to put it under this gate thing. And it should, yeah. But people that never played this before, like, figuring these things out, it takes time. Another thing you can do with this is, if you have a block, you can destroy it. Just by going into the thing and pressing A. This, it can also help with combat. So I can make this as a barrier, although what I was actually trying to do was get it to go underneath of it and lift it up. But those things are weak enough, it didn't really matter. So, where are we now? Oh, I see. I'm just gonna go under here. It creates like a ramp. So there's usually a chest. Oh, I guess it didn't really matter which way I went up. There's usually like a little chest somewhere before the end. Oh, it's over there. So I wonder if that'll be enough. You can have 3 of these ice blocks active at any time. And if you create a 4th one, it destroys the first one you did. There we go. A spear. That'll be better than the other spear I have. Or did it break already? I think I used it, didn't I? Yeah, okay. Alright, let's make it back up. Keep forgetting X is jump. I've been playing other games where B is jump, but B in this game is run. Alright, we made it. And that's the end. That's all 4 shrines of the tutorial done. So basically, it doesn't really tell you where the rest of the shrines are. You basically just have to find them everywhere. Sometimes it's good to get... sorry, I skipped the dialogue a little bit. Oh, well, the other thing with shrines, they restore your hearts to full once you complete them. Okay. But I'm going to end up back in the cold again, and I have nothing to help me. Why don't we try doing that torch thing? Where it... Unless the old man comes... Yeah, okay, he comes right away. With this, you have now acquired all of the spirit orbs from the shrines on this plateau. Oh, extraordinary. That means it is finally time. Link, it is finally time for me to tell you everything. But first... Imagine an X on your map, with the 4 shrines as the end points. Find the spot where those lines intersect. I shall wait for you there. Do you understand? Where 2 lines connecting the shrines would cross, there I will be waiting. Oh, this game has so much like puzzles you have to figure out. So it's kind of like here to here and here to here. So in the middle, yeah, it's this like chapel-y thing. You can also make pins in the map like that. So cross. So it's talking about the 4 shrines it went to. 1, 2. Oops. I forgot this was part of the map too. 1, 2, 3, 4. And they intersect kind of around this chapel thing. That's where I have to go. I want to see. This doesn't give me this paraglider, right? So I should, let's eat something before I die. I should be able to put this in the fire. And apparently this helps protect me against the cold. But I can't jump or anything while I have a torch because it'll extinguish it. What's the best way there? I'm kind of stuck. Do I have to go all the way around again? Let's check out over here if there's like that little thing is a bridge that'll help me across. Because I can swim. It's just, it uses energy to swim, like climbing. Oh, I think I can get across there. So I can only swim for a certain amount of time. But yeah, this does seem to be helping me not take cold damage. Where am I going? Oh, I forgot. It's nighttime, so these skeleton things will pop up. I don't want it to attack me. How do I make it down without dying? Oops. Oh no, I lost my torch. Oh no, this is gonna be bad. Oops. Well, we made it down. I gotta cook this before it helps anything, right? I guess we'll eat more apples. Some of these creatures have like freezing effects or electric effects or fire effects, and if that hit me it would have frozen me in place. But I was able to take it out before it did that. I'm not sure if we're gonna make it. Now that I've lost the torch. I might be okay if I can just get across the river here. Come on, warm up, warm up, warm up. I keep forgetting B is not jump. B is not jump. This looks a little bit warmer. Please, temperature, go up, go up, go up. There we go. Okay, we're fine now. Ooh, these are the things you cook to help resist. So, that horn, if you get close to a camp and one of them sees you, one of the things will blow their horn thing and get everyone else's attention to alert you that you're here. Is there a way up this tree? Oh, I have to take this down. Can I hit it? Nice. I need a better weapon than this, though. So a claymore is a two-handed sword, which does a lot more damage, but you can't use a shield with it up, and it attacks more slowly. You notice the blue bokoblins, they are a lot bulkier. Oh, arrow's good. I didn't kill the blue one. Where did it go? Did it die? Oh. How did it get back up? Well, it's dead now. If you oh, let's pick up that shield. If you knock an enemy off a cliff like that, it basically is dead. You just, the only thing is you don't get all of its drops. But if there is a cliff nearby, it's an easy way to deal with an enemy that is otherwise too strong for you to take out. Okay, I need more food, or else I'm going to die. So the other thing is you can also, if you hit the L pad, you can crouch, and it makes you quieter. These glowy green things are actually fireflies, and you can pick them up if you get close enough. But they're really skittish. Anyway, no makes it happen right now. I think if I rest, it should restore some of my hearts. Oh, maybe not. Oh, we have to rest at a bed. Ah, okay. But let's try to cook something. Oh, there's no fire under that pit. So if there's no fire under the cooking pot, you have to light it. So I should be able to just... Hold on, how do I just... There's a way... No. There, okay. I'm just holding B. There we go. So now I've put a fire into this pot, and I should be able to use it now to cook. So if I go in here, what do I got? I'll cook a couple of these. Does this have a secondary effect? Cooking this into meal unlocks the potential of nutrients to boost a stamina recovery effect. Okay. This one also stamina recovery. Okay, let's do 3 of them. It's not a bad idea though to cook a bit with without the extra effects, because then you need stuff just to heal, and it seems like kind of a waste to use the effects sometimes. You can skip the cooking animation if you press X. Hold. Like, all my things now have a stamina recovery thing, and I didn't actually do anything to help boost my health back up. What do I got? I'll eat that one. Increase your movement speed. Okay, let's cook these. So the mushrooms I actually got when I was climbing the cliff, the ones I just threw in the pot, those, you can only find those if you are like on the sides of cliffs. But let's eat that. So it restores, and I get 2 minutes of a speed boost. So it should get me back to where I need to be more quickly. But running really hurts your speed. I forgot there was cold over here. I wonder if I can... Nah, I gotta go the other way. Okay, I'm just gonna take a little bit. Okay, so I made it to this little thing. I'm up here now. I'm surprised it's not cold here, but it's still cold down here, but whatever. But I want to take on these bokoblins just for the fun. See if I can hit one without... Oops, I didn't mean to release the thing. But you see this metal thing? I should be able to magnesis it. And this can actually be used in combat too. And that did a bunch of damage to it. Oops, I didn't mean to use the torch. But you see what I mean? It pauses the combat. And then I should be able to... Oh, it still hit me. I don't want to get hit by that flaming spear because it'll put me on fire. I guess I gotta eat one of these. There's still one up there. So that's setting my weapon durability. So I need to get a new bow out if I want to use a arrow. Cool. So yeah, if you defeat this camp, sometimes there's a chest you can get something cool out of. It doesn't unlock until you kill all the enemies though in the area. Amber. So I explained in the last one, amber, basically you sell it to shops later on and it gives you money. Killing enemies that have bows is usually a good idea because they usually drop arrows. And arrows are often hard to come by. And you can't use a bow without an arrow. I'm still trying to make it to that red marker on the map. Maybe let's take out these ones too. Oh yeah, I need a new bow. The other thing, you notice that guy picked up, that just killed them all. They picked up their weapons from the lying on the log here. If you are able to prevent them from picking them up, like they will not have a weapon, which can sometimes be very useful because they do significantly less damage without that. Okay, I'm gonna keep going towards the marker. If you guys notice on the minimap, I'm right on top of the Shrine of Resurrection where I woke up at the beginning. And I see the little chapel thing right in front of us there. That's where I'm going. Oh look, there's like a sword in that rock there. Maybe let's try to go get that, see if it's anything interesting. I bet you it's just like a useless rusty sword, but you never know. Also, these fish, you can, if you get close enough, it'll let you take them. Another thing you can do is the bomb things. If you throw it into the water and detonate it, if there are any fish nearby, it'll kill them. Yeah, like that, and it'll float to the surface. And you can take it. That's another thing you use for food. Anything interesting? See what I mean by like swimming gets rid of your energy too. Rusty broadsword. So if you notice where the 10 and then the 6, the 10 is the weapon I'm holding, and the 6 is the weapon I just picked up. So it's weaker. And you see there too, the little arrow down, the red arrow next to the name. It's telling you that it's weaker than the weapon I currently have. But this red thing means that the durability is almost gone. So I'm going to get rid of the Bokoblin arm because it's pretty useless as a weapon. And pick this up because it's stronger than other things I have. Okay, let's make it to the chapel. Okay, Temple of Time. I'm not a big like Zelda buff person, so a lot of these references to older Zelda games, like I sort of get them. This is a deactivated guardian, it's so creepy. Like I know there's like Zelda of Time and something, but I've never played those games. How do I get in? I gotta go around? Oh, okay. I never played those games, so I don't totally understand what the references all mean. I guess I gotta go around. But maybe I'll play some of the older Zelda games on this channel at some point, if I feel like it, and I'll learn some new things. Oh, that wasn't the entrance. The entrance is up here. This has got to be the spot, right? Is this where we're going? Pray. So these angel statue things, there's a few of them scattered around the game, is what you hand in the spirit orbs to. So you have conquered the shrines and claimed their spirit orbs. I can offer you great power. It appears you have claimed 4 spirit orbs, 1 from each shrine. In exchange for 4 spirit orbs, I will amplify your beings. Tell me what it is that you desire. I'm going to get some HP first, because having only 3 hearts is very bad. So every 4 shrines, you get either a heart or a energy thing once you hand them in to one of these angel statues. There we go. Now I have 4. Go and bring peace to Hyrule. There he is. Okay. Where's the guy? Oh, he's up top. The blessing of the goddess has made you that much more resilient. I see. Here I am. Get up here quickly. Okay. We're coming. What is the best way up? Oh, there's a ladder. Okay. That makes it a little easier. When you climb ladders, you don't lose any energy. But if you stop on a ladder and you've already lost some energy, you don't restore that energy either. It's like a static thing. Where is he? He's up there. Okay. And you can pretty much climb anything in this game, so long as you have enough energy to get up. Okay.
Well done there, young one. Now then, the time has come to show you who I truly am. I was King Rome Bosphoramus Hyrule. I was the last leader of Hyrule, a kingdom which no longer exists.
King Rome.
The Great Calamity was merciless. It devastated everything in its path, lo, a century ago. It was then that my life was taken away from me. And since that time, here I have remained in spirit form. I did not think it wise to overwhelm you while your memory was still fragile. So rather than that, I thought it best to assume a temporary form. Forgive me. I think you are now ready. Ready to hear what happened 100 years ago.
I love the voice acting, honestly.
To know Calamity Ganon's true form, one must know the story from an age long past. The Demon King was born into this kingdom, but his transformation into malice created the horror you see now. Stories of Ganon were passed from generation to generation in the form of legends and fairy tales. But there was also a prophecy. The signs of a resurrection of Calamity Ganon are clear, and the power to oppose it lies dormant.
You can see Link and Zelda on either side of it.
We decided to heed the prophecy and began excavating large areas of land. It wasn't long before we discovered several ancient relics made by the hands of our distant ancestors. These relics, the divine beasts, were giant machines piloted by warriors. We also found the Guardians, an army of mechanical soldiers who fought autonomously.
Creepy things.
This coincided with ancient legends, oft repeated throughout our land. We also learned of a princess with a sacred power, and her appointed knight, chosen by the sword that seals the darkness. It was they who sealed Ganon away, using the power of these ancient relics. 100 years ago, there was a princess set to inherit a sacred power, and a skilled knight at her side. It was clear that we must follow our ancestors' path. We selected 4 skilled individuals from across Hyrule and tasked them with the duty of piloting the divine beasts. With the princess as their commander, we dubbed these pilots champions, a name that would solidify their unique bond. The princess, her appointed knight, and the rest of the champions were on the brink of sealing away Ganon. But nay. Ganon was cunning, and he responded with a plan beyond our imagining.
So scary.
He appeared from deep below Hyrule Castle, seized control of the Guardians and the Divine Beasts, turned them against us. The champions lost their lives, those residing in the castle as well. The appointed knight bravely collapsed while defending the princess. And thus, the kingdom of Hyrule was devastated absolutely by Calamity Ganon.
Can you imagine?
However,
Like,
the princess survived to face Ganon alone.
Link, you are our final hope. The fate of Hyrule rests with you.
That princess was my own daughter, my dear Zelda. And the courageous knight who protected her right up to the very end. That knight was none other than you, Link. You fought valiantly when your fate took an unfortunate turn. And then, you were taken to the Shrine of Resurrection. Here you now stand, revitalized 100 years later. The words of guidance you have been hearing since your awakening are from Princess Zelda herself. Even now, as she works to restrain Ganon from within Hyrule Castle, she calls out for your help. However, my daughter's power will soon be exhausted.
Zelda's been in there for 100 years.
Ganon will freely regenerate himself, and nothing will stop him from consuming our land. Considering that I could not save my own kingdom, I have no right to ask this of you, Link. But I am powerless here. You must save her, my daughter, and do whatever it takes to annihilate Ganon. Somehow, Ganon has maintained control over all 4 divine beasts, as well as those guardians swarming around Hyrule Castle. I believe it would be quite reckless for you to head directly to the castle at this point. I suggest that you make your way east out to one of the villages in the wilderness. Follow the road out to Kakariko Village. There you will find the Elder Impa. She will tell you more about the path that lies ahead. Consult the map on your Sheikah slate for the precise location of Kakariko Village. Make your way past the twin summits of the dueling peaks. From there, follow the road as it proceeds north.
Go on. Here is the paraglider, just as I promised. With that, you should be able to safely fly off the cliffs surrounding this area. And I think that's it. I've told you everything I can. Link, you must save Hyrule. So, these main quests that are popping up right now, like the beauty of this game. Oh, that's a good bow. The beauty of this game is you can do anything in whatever order you want. So I mean, like I know people have just gone directly to the castle, which is like here-ish. Right after this, and just like beat Ganon, and it's ridiculous. But yeah, to jump and paraglide, I just jump and press X. Paragliding does use energy too, but not nearly as much as other things. So you can glide for a little while. So with that, I can now glide down off the edge of this. But these tower things, I have to find when each of these regions, you can see the borders of the regions, have a tower in them. And you don't get to see the map until you get to the top of those towers and unlock it. I think there are 15 of them in total, and I have one in the plateau, which is the smallest area. So, oh, having the paraglider is so much better. So yeah, now we've seen what the Guardians can do, and they're around on the map. They're not just like this. Like, some of them will wake up and try to kill me, and we've already kind of seen them when I was going for the shrine. But those are just stationary ones. There are ones that have those legs and will move around. So let's make it down. There we go. Our first step off the edge of the plateau. But I think I'm going to leave this one there, and we'll pick up the next episode exploring wherever we want. We might go to the village right away, because that's kind of how you get initiated into the main story. But I don't have to. I can go wherever I want, which is why I love this game so much. So we'll see what to do later on. But yeah, as always, thanks for watching, everybody, and we will see you in the next one.